All right, so welcome back. Today we're going to talk about making a little coin counter there, and then also an interactable coin object in the world that increases your coin count. So let's dive right in. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I want to do actually is mess around with the UI a little bit. I want to make a little banner down here in the corner for how many coins the player has. So I'm going to go to the canvas here. I'm going to make a new child, which is just going to be an image. I'm going to move this image down to the lower left-hand corner, and I'm going to anchor it there. So if I choose the image, rect transform, choose lower left, and now I'm going to go to my art, GFX, and I want to look at the objects here. So I'm going to open up that sprite editor, and I want this, not the blue bar, but the banner. So I'm going to shorten this to be 63. That seems odd, so let's make it 64 wide and 25 tall. Okay, cool. This is 138. I'm going to apply. And let's go out of here. Now I want to find object 138 with my image highlighted. I'm going to apply that as the sprite. There we go. And it's all kind of distorted, so I'm going to preserve aspect. Let's take a look at it in game view. That's not bad. Let's make it, there we go. And I want to put it so that it's kind of just down in the corner. I want it to be really unobtrusive. There we go. It looks really small in this view, but if we maximize this, it's plenty big. You can see it just fine. So now I want to add some text to this. I'm going to rename it. I'm going to call it coin info. All right, click, choose UI, and I'm going to use Text Mesh Pro, which I have to import in order to work, because this is the first time I've used it in this project. It's going to think for a second, and we're going to go through setting up the actual thing. I don't need examples and extras. So Text Mesh Pro by default, so this is real big. Let's make this way smaller. Put it there, which I know is like that new text is still giant, but I'm just trying to get it to fit where I want it to. There we go. Let's set the font size to like 16. Instead of being new text, let's do just 4 zeros. That's looking better. I want this to be centered, and then I want it to be right aligned. There we go. That's better. I want it to be italic, so I need to drag it over just a bit more. The color, I'm going to go with that. Come on now. You know what I'm pointing at. Come on now. I want this color right there. Oh, now, come on. Don't do that. It seriously does not want to use that color. That is crazy. All right, well, I'll try to find it on my own. Something like that. There we go. I'm going to turn on an outline, and my outline color is going to be kind of whitish. Make it pretty thin. How does that look? Yeah, that looks not too bad. Now this doesn't match with what we're going. We already have that BitScript font, so let's make a new font asset so that we can change the font, because you can't just change the font like normal here. If you use the circle selector, there's only the one. So to do this, you have to go to Window and Text Mesh Pro, Font Asset Creator. We need to tell it what font we want to use. We want to use BitScript. Let's do auto sizing and generate font atlas. And this is going to take a second. So I'll meet you back here in a minute. Okay. Now I need to choose this font atlas, so I'm going to choose Save As, or save this font atlas. I'm going to put it in the fonts folder and just hit save with just whatever it tells me to save it as. Let's go out of here. Now I can now choose that second one, the BitScript one. And that's a little bit better. My outline, for some reason, went away. So I want it to be just a little bit thicker like that. And then this can be resized a little bit to fit the box better. Cool, that looks pretty good. I wonder if it would look better if it weren't italic though. Yeah, that totally looks better, not italic. All right, cool. So there we go. This is our coin info, and then I'm gonna name this coin text. All right, cool. All right, now the next thing I want to do is make an actual coin object. So I'm going to zoom in down here. I'm going to go to my GFX2 again, the objects, sprite editor, and now I want the coin. I want these four, but again, just like with the last few, I want these to be 16 by 16. So I'm going to make them 16 wide. There we go. And this one here doesn't have one, so it's going to be out of sequence, which is going to make things a little more complicated, but not that much more. So there we go. There we go. And you need to be 16 wide, even though you don't want to be, because you're super skinny. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's make these 16 tall, just for the sake of everything being the way it should be. So there's 15. And I'm just going to go down with that extra one right there. All right. And up here. Come on. Okay, and then this, and there we go. And last one. Okay, and then it needs to be 16 wide, 14, 15, 16. There we go. So this is, gosh, it's 59, 60, 61, and then 145. I'm going to apply. Let's get out of here. So I want 59, 60, 61, and I want 145. I need to use command to select those. There we go. So I'm going to pull these in. New animation, animations, objects, and I'm going to call this coin idle. I'm going to put it on sorting layer 3, and this middle one needs to be moved so that it's, or sorry, that last one needs to be moved so that it's in the middle. I'm going to duplicate the last one and put it there. And this is going to be way too fast, but let's see how it looks. I actually kind of like that. I want to grab these, make them a bit bigger. Okay. I want to move these like there. I just want to see how this looks. Oh wow, that's way too slow. Let's grab these. I like that. That's really good. Okay, cool. So I'm going to rename this to coin. And then I'm going to make a new coin object. So I'm going to go to my scripts, or sorry, a new coin script. Objects, right click, create, C# script, and I'm going to call this coin. And then I'm going to need to also open the inventory, because modifying the coins, I'm going to have that be part of what we've created so far of an inventory system. So first, though, coin is going to inherit from power up so that we know what to do. We're going to make a reference to the inventory. So public, I'm going to need to restart Visual Studio again. So I will meet you back here in just a second. All right, so back in Visual Studio here, I have my coin script. I'm going to make a reference to the inventory. So public inventory, and I'm going to call this player inventory. In the inventory itself, I'm going to make a new integer, public int, and I'm going to call this just coins. All right. In my coin script here, so what I did with the power, or not the power up, with the heart script was I have this little onTrigger enter 2D. I'm just going to grab this, copy it, and paste it into my coin script so that I can just reuse this. I'm not going to do anything to the player health, but I do still have that signal, and I'll deal with that in a second. So what I want to do here is player inventory dot coins plus equal 1. So I'm just adding 1 to the coins. Now for that signal, I'm going to go into my scriptable objects, my player stuff, and I'm going to create a new signal, and I'm going to call this maybe. Unity is not liking me tonight. I'm going to call this signal player, actually maybe received coin. Now to manage that, I'm going to go make a super quick little script here. It's going to be in with the game stuff. Create C# script. I'm going to call this coin manager, coin text manager, because it's not managing the coins themselves, just the text. And let's open that up in Visual Studio. I feel like I'm going really fast through this part. So I'm going to be using Text Mesh Pro. So instead of doing using Unity Engine.ui, I have to do using, I think it's TM Pro, I thought. Using, oh, it doesn't even want to recognize anything. Oh gosh, I have to restart Visual Studio again. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So using TM Pro, I'm going to save this, and I want to make a quick little method. I don't need start or update. I haven't been doing a very good job of deleting my start and update methods if I don't use them. This is going to be a public void update coin count. And this is going to need to know the player inventory as well. So public inventory player inventory. And this is just going to do, oh, it needs to also know what the text is. So public text, can I call it just text mesh? Or is it text asset? I think it's text mesh. Nope, Text Mesh Pro UGUI. And I'm going to call that coin display. And then for my update coin count, I'm just going to say coin display dot text is equal to an empty string plus player inventory dot coins. There we go. So that's simple. let's go back to Unity here. I'm going to go to my canvas, and I'm going to grab my coin info object, and this is going to get a signal listener so that it can update with the signal. So signal listener, and the signal it's going to listen for is received coin. And then I'm also going to add the coin text manager, which needs to know the player inventory and the coin display, which is this right here. And for my signal listener, when we raise the flag, I'm going to grab from the coin text manager, the function I'm going to grab is update coin count. All right, so I'm going to save here. Oop, did not mean to do that. I'm going to save. Let's give this a try. So I'm going to hit play, and if this works, I should see just 1 0 in that coin display in the lower left. Nope, didn't work. So let's fix this. Oh, it's because I'm not raising the flag right away. So if I look at my coin script, yeah, I'm going to raise the flag there. I'm going to start by raising the flag as well. So power up signal dot raise. Oh, and then I also think I didn't actually put that script on the coin itself yet. That could be an issue. So on the coin, yeah, I didn't actually give this the script it needed. The coin. My object, I'm going to grab my coin script, put that on there. It needs to know the power up signal. So signals. Oh, no. Player received coin. There we go. And then the player inventory is the player inventory. All right, cool. So I'm going to hit play. And all right. So this updated properly right down there. And now if I go over the coin, oh, nothing's happening. All right. Let's find out why. First of all, let's see if it, nope, okay, it didn't add like a bajillion coins to our player. Player inventory.coins, power up signal.raise, destroy this game object, untrigger enter collider 2D other. This coin it's getting from power up. What am I not doing? Oh, I didn't put a box collider on here. Good Lord. So I'm going to add a component, box collider 2D. Yeah, man, my Unity is not wanting to play around tonight, or to do what it wants to do. Like, right now the coin's been, it's there, but it's not there. All right, I'm gonna restart Unity altogether, and then I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. So somehow I just turned off the coin. That's what was going on. That's weird. All right, so coin, I've got my box collider on here. I want to edit it so that it's a bit smaller. I don't want to make it super tiny, but I don't want it to be ginormous either. There we go. All right, cool. Let's try this out now. So I'm going to hit play, and I should see 0 in the lower left. Cool. And there we go. There's a coin. Now, here's what's going to happen, though. If I go out of the game and then go back into the game, it's going to remember I had that one coin because I'm using a scriptable object for it. We'll talk about a game manager object to make it so that it doesn't do that, but yeah. Now, next thing that we're going to cover is how to get either coins or hearts from enemies. If you wanted to, you could add a little effect too when you pick up a coin, just like you can add a little effect when you pick up a heart, like a particle system or some animated effect. And yeah, now, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. You can follow me on Discord. We're talking pretty much every day. There's a quick little message following this one, so stick around. And otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving a like, subscribing to the channel, or telling a friend who might be interested. Also, please consider following me on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can earn access to tangible rewards, like early access to videos, backer-only videos and series, polls for future topics, streams, and even individual tutoring sessions. You can find a link to that in the description. And as always, have yourselves a wonderful day.